Warning. If you ever see an abnormal cat acting strange, run away, otherwise it'll tear your skin off. What? I'm joking, of course. Cats are such a cute pie and I love cats so much. I won't squeeze them until they pop. Warning. If you ever see an abnormal cat acting strange, run away, otherwise it'll tear your skin off.
When it was time to add
If you are receiving this message, please stay calm. If you are currently showing any other facial expressions besides from smiling, stop immediately. You must immediately change your facial expression into smiling. There are anomalies in your area. It's been confirmed that they will attack anyone who is not smiling, or showing any form of happiness. It appears that smiling, or showing any joy, will confuse the anomalies into thinking you are one of them. If a person is not smiling, they will be violently terminated. The anomalies travel in herds, and have split into packs in your area. Whatever you do, do not show any other emotions or facial expressions like sadness, fear, angry, possessed. One of my friends had also written in his diary about this. It started 5 days ago. Those 5 days of disaster. I always tried to stay positive. And I loved smiling and expressing my emotions. But ever since these joy monsters appeared, smiling signals suffering, devastation, and fear. I remember 2 nights ago, when I was still doing everything I could to keep smiling, like watching funny videos, I couldn't keep up the smiling. So I decided to get a knife, and cut into my own cheeks. The pain felt equivalent to smiling by myself. Until suddenly, an anomaly broke into my house. It was 9:36. I ran to the source of the noise. Then, I saw the creature. It was a gangly, stretched, grotesque, improportionate creature, standing still in the middle of the hallway. I kept smiling. I wanted to stop so badly, but my sliced cheeks were preventing me from doing that. The creature thought that I was one of them, so luckily, it finally left. I couldn't sleep that night. At this point, I could only express one facial expression. Smiling. I may look happy, but I am not behind this smile. I'm suffering, both physically and mentally. That next night, I woke up at exactly 4:49 a.m. when I was tired, scared, hopeless, and still smiling. I rubbed my eyes in tiredness. When suddenly, I saw the creature standing in my bedroom doorway, staring at me, smiling. It was watching, not like
40s that is making everyone question our entire history? A series of insane clips from old 1940s film videos has recently surfaced, and they are
How could I sound anything silly? I'm plastic. I don't even have a voice box. I had to borrow this one. Don't turn on the light.
Are you going to kill me?
No! I mean, yes, but not for a good long while yet. I don't want you to go to waste. How could I sound anything silly? I'm plastic.
2007, the Korean AI prototype known as Hani attempted to manifest itself physically, resulting in a hybrid biological amalgam that tried to escape from the servers. These are the only security camera images.
Seven, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't.
Mom, where were you? Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you protect me? I was dying and you didn't even notice. You were supposed to be there for me, Mama. I was hurting. I was losing my life. And where were you? Please save me, Mama.
Most people think this kid just got into some flour. But look closer. There's no mess on the floor. No footprints. The powder is only on his skin. And here's the part nobody talks about. After this video was taken, people realized that stairway wasn't even supposed to be there. Some believe
that time a stranger crashed our Halloween party. We still don't know who he was.
Of May 10th of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through a Ring camera when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her. Veronica Alba, who submitted this video, writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the house. She was upstairs, getting her 2-year-old ready for bed. Her 4-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back. But during this time, something happens that Veronica can't explain. Mind you, that no one else was home except Veronica and her 2 children. This is her footage. Watch.
Be careful. It's me, Snoopy. Be careful, don't fall.
Have you ever seen a ghost in broad daylight? A TikToker named Eve was taking her baby for a walk in the park.
I was 17 and that night was supposed to be quiet and simple. My mom left for her night shift at the hospital just after 9, wearing the same tired expression she always had before work. She reminded me to lock the door, text her if I needed anything, and try to sleep at a decent hour. I nodded and watched her car disappear down the street. My brother wasn't home either. He had gone to spend the weekend with his girlfriend, which meant I had the room was normal again, but I wasn't. And panic took over completely. I forced myself forward, one step at a time, my hands shaking in front of me. Something screamed directly into my face. The sound was violent and overwhelming, and pain exploded across my skin. I felt claws tear into my arms, my neck, my face. I screamed and swung wildly, hitting nothing. I ran blindly, crashing into furniture and walls, tripping and falling until I slammed into my bedroom door. I forced it shut and locked it, flipping the light on with shaking hands. The room was normal again, but I wasn't. Blood ran down my arms and deep scratches burned across my skin. My shirt was torn and my hands shook so badly I could barely hold my phone. Before calling anyone, I listened. The hallway light was back on. Everything looked normal through the crack under the door, like nothing had happened at all. I called my mom, crying so hard I could barely speak. She answered from work, confused and scared, telling me she had never left the hospital and never spoken to me. She came home as fast as she could, and when she arrived, she found me sitting on my bed shaking and bleeding. She hugged me tightly and didn't let go. We checked the house together. Every door was locked, every window was closed. There was no sign of anyone else being there. The scratches healed, but the fear didn't. My mom stopped taking night shifts after that. She believed something happened, even if she didn't understand it. I don't stay alone anymore. Lights stay on all night, and my bedroom door stays open. I was 7.
Which one of these analog horror characters do you think it would be the scariest to run from? Let's start with the boiled one, who when you press R releases out a giant scream, freezing players in place with terror, and can also see where you are at all times if you're moving. Next up we have Bon the rabbit. He doesn't really have any powers, but he's still pretty horrifying. We have the locust, whose powers are pretty insane. You can press 1 to deploy TVs, and if you press 2, you go inside of the TVs and see through them like security cameras. And when you want to get players, double click the TV and you come flying out, scaring all players nearby. And the TVs also highlight them. And then you have Pumpkin Rabbit, whose only ability is being completely silent. So he will sneak up on you and he will catch you if you're not paying attention. And then we have Rachel, who when you right click turns on this secret gazing mode that highlights players, so do not try to escape from her at nighttime. Our second to last monster is Bendy Redrawn, and he has quite the many abilities. If you press 2, he lays down a little trap, and if players walk near it, they get inflicted with slime that slows them down. If you press 3 on your keyboard, you can stick your ink arm through walls and grab players and bring them back to you. And one of his most horrifying abilities is if you press 1, he can put an ink portal on the wall, walking through it and using them as cameras just like the locust. And then you can come out of the portals and get players at will. And for the final and one of the most popular monsters, we have Nosy, who when you press 1, sends out a sonic wave across the entire map to find out where players are, so know that he is always watching you. But this still leaves me with a burning question. Which one of these analog horror characters do you think it would